Greetings everyone, Lee Farm Guy here with the new mod test for Tuesday, July the 19th, and this, yes it is the John Deere DB120. It's for all platforms. It's by JHHG Modding, 40.54 megabytes to download, 33 slots on console, but wow, it is well worth it in my opinion. This is it has overtaken every other planter in the game today, as it is a whopping 36.5 meters or 120 feet wide. That's the DB120. Now, first of all, let's have a look at where we'll find it. We'll find it under planters. And that's the base game one, and we've had a few others, but here it is. The DB120, 48 row, 30 inch, $345,000, a 370 horsepower recommended. So let's have a look at it. It will hold initially 3,524 liters of seeds, and it is liquid fertilizer. We will look at that right away. As I said, 36.5 meters, 9 miles per hour, which is pretty standard for a planter. At this width, it's not that bad. Now, we have tank configuration. We have standard. We have something plus tank. I can't read it. My eyes are so bad. It increases the seed capacity. And then we have the liquid fertilizer tank. And then we have it just the seed and liquid fertilizer. I'm not sure why you would pick that. And then standard, so 16 grand for just that little extra, just for 800 liters more of seed, really. 35 to 44, yeah, 13 grand for that little extra seed tank. Well, when you're paying over 300K for something, I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, on to wheel brands. It took too long on that. Michelin, Trelleborg, BKT, Lizard with the twins, and Michelin. And Michelin, basically, Michelin's the only one that you have some choice of wide or standard. Let's go with standard because you have GPS, which does absolutely nothing, of course. Lights, work lights, yes or no? Wheel covering configurations. Now this, I could not find. Something's changing. Little things right there, the little green things. I don't know what, I really don't know what it does. Wing wheel covers. I guess there's just a little thing covering the wing wheels. Okay. Back vacuum blower. Yes or no? It actually doesn't do anything. So if you want to save a few bucks, say no to that and no to that. Work lights actually do something. Cleaner blade configuration. So again, $4,300. It puts these cleaners on the blades that also do absolutely nothing. No-till row cleaners. That's no-till no matter what. So I would leave that off too. Attachers. Now there's something that might come in handy because I'll explain later. A yes or no. And then Univerth conveyor, which puts this filling conveyor on. If you want to play a more realistic type game, that could be for you. But it is not necessary for the operation of the seeder or planter, shall I say. So I would forego the $6 grand on that as well. So $363,000 without those extras that really don't do anything. Right. Okay. let us attach a tractor. I have fitted this. This one is the JD8R. It has a capacity of over the 370 horsepower required. Also, this thing is such a beast. It's so long. When you spawn it into a map, it was colliding with this building again. So, some space considerations should be considered. No, that's too many considerations. When bringing something like this onto a map. Now, filling with product. I found that it didn't like filling from buy anything for liquid fertilizer, but it had no problem filling from ICB tank, as you can see there. Also, if we buy some seeds, back up to the seeds. Now, if you have the conveyor belt like I do here, let's put on our help window, and there we go. It'll automatically recognize it as you pull up to it, so there's no worries about, oh, should I do what? How to open it? It's a little bit. So here it's going to close. Now I will show you. If you will manually want to open those, it's not going to. Well, there it is. Open cover. So L1 and left will open the cover like so. So there we got the 3 seed tanks, and it'll do that. Close it again. The liquid fertilizer doesn't have an open or close. So like I showed you, just pull up to an ICB? Oh, one of the liquid fertilizer tanks that you can buy in the store. All right, so let's go through the options here. L1, I have precision farming on. It works very well with it. We have the unfold, lower, turn on, and select the crop and open cover. So all the basic things that the planter will do. R1, we have all the standard options, and L1 and R1. So nothing unusual in that respect. Now let's get the lights on. And we have signals. We have signals left and right. And so, first thing you want to do once you reach your destination is unfold L1 and X. This is going to take a minute. As the description is quite lengthy on this mod. If you want to read a little bit of history about this particular piece of equipment and the details about how this mod was designed to replicate this machine as it actually is. As you can see, the unfolding is at quite a realistic rate of speed. And I imagine this is exactly how this planter does unfold, because that's kind of how it's described in the description. Realistic folding and unfolding and so forth. So we're going to have this left side wing come down first. And it's going to take a minute because in real life, it's all driven by hydraulics. And all these things go in sequence, and as you can see, the hoses are very nicely animated. And once that side's down, this side will come down. I'm doing this because I want to show you how it unfolds and how long it takes. I know it's a little bit dull, but this is really how long it takes to unfold this, so don't expect a super quick unfolding. Now we're going to try and lower it. Yes, okay, we're ready to lower. Even when it's unfolded, it takes about 10 seconds before let you lower it. So there we go. We're ready to go. It's in the ground, and it's ready to go. Now, all right, so Here I've had it testing in the field. It's actually working excellent. Now, the capacity for seeds, I'm going to set a worker off here while I talk. Now, the seed and fertilizer capacity is going to kind of run out fairly quickly depending on what you are. If you're running precision farming, it's going to depend on what you're seeding or planting and how fast your seed and fertilizer run out. But at 120 feet wide, she's going to use up a fair bit of seed and fertilizer. Now, it has the rear hitch, remember, so you would be able to connect auxiliary tank for seeds or for fertilizer. And we're going to watch the turnaround here because there's such a large piece of equipment. I was expecting problems when it turned around. And as you can see, he's doing quite a nice job of the turnaround. Now, with the rear hitch, you don't have to have that conveyor bit on there. It might interfere. So, yeah, if you were worried, he's going to back up very nicely here. Very precise, actually, and get back to it. And very, very nice, very precise with the worker. And look at these individual, all the row planters, I can't think of the name, what they are moving individually. That is fantastic. The hoses go along. Yes. And also this is a direct drill. So this is a cultivated field, but it will direct drill plant. So no worries there. This is got all the boxes checked on it. As far as that goes. And yeah. And of course, if you so wish to fudge things a bit, a drawbar on here, and you would be able to fast farm with this as well, if you can imagine that. Now, let's just, because that one is quite a powerful tractor, we're just going to go over to this field. This is an uncultivated field over here. And let's just plant, let's go with not soybeans, beets. Why not? Let's go with beets. And we'll see how he does on a short field, like so, with I think it's 388 horsepower. I have tuned this tractor to. Now let's see, turn it on, lower it, set the worker off, now up to the 9 miles per hour. So there it is. Pulls it very easily up to the 9 miles per hour with a tractor that is rated at a 388 horsepower, which is above the recommended horsepower. But I just wanted to see that it wasn't extremely hard to pull or anything like that, and no, it is not. And as you can see, it is planting directly into an uncultivated and weed-filled field here. I'm just so happy this thing works so well, because something this when I say complex, it is quite a large planter. Something this large often has some worker problems, and not surprisingly so with something of this size. And we'll just watch the turnaround here, and then we'll wrap up this video. But I really wanted to see how a different tractor worked with this. And so far, it looks like the turnaround was nice. He didn't get confused by the small partition between the fields. And very nicely lines up, sets it down, and away he goes. And there you have it, folks. That's your John Deere DB120 by JHHG Modding, 40.54 megabytes to download, 33 slots on console. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.